find it super interesting that when I do spell work, Spirit is always going to tell me what I need to do. Also, pay attention to this. Yep, I'm gonna explain what that is. But this working, it was initially intended as a limptic. And as I was setting it up, I was thinking, well, I don't feel that that's what I need to do, because I felt the attachment from my client. I felt that there were still feelings there. This is a relationship that's been having some problems for a while, and problems with the husband not being faithful. So while I was setting this up, and I've been working on this since yesterday, I said to myself, this doesn't feel like I need to, number one, cast right now. And I was also dealing with some personal things, and I let her know that I just wasn't in the right mindset. But I also felt that it wasn't the right time. And today, as I'm setting up, I feel that she's not over it. Supposedly this relationship was done, but I'm like, nope, she's not over it, and I'm not gonna give him a limp DICK, because I know that she's not ready for that. So I talked to her and I let her know, and I said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do DICK domination. So that's why you see these rose petals. And so I want to share with you what I have in here. This is something that if you're personally working your own person, make sure that you're specific. I share things, but understand that if you're not a practitioner, things can go south when not done right. So I always tell people, be specific, to the point, in detail, and in the present tense. Okay? This is the same as doing an amarre. This is a binding, a sexual binding. So, disclosure, actually, do not recommend this for people who have no experience in magic. Okay, I know that I share a lot on here, but don't go doing shit on your own that later on you may regret, because it may turn out not to work out how you want, and you can possibly have somebody get really obsessed with you. So, don't do this if you're not a practitioner. But for those that are and want to know what I put in here, I've used coffee beans. Coffee beans are great. First of all, they're a stimulant, so they're gonna give me some energy to work with here. They're gonna stimulate what I'm petitioning. They're also great for speeding things up, and that's what we want. And I also put some skull cap. I don't see a lot of practitioners using that. Maybe I'm mistaken. But skull cap, I actually have a personal story with skull cap. It actually saved me from a manic episode, and it kind of chilled me down when I was freshly giving birth. And anyways, that's a story for another time, but it really helped me out. Also, I'm not making any recommendations, so if you're in a manic episode, just don't be going and taking skull cap just because I said so. I'm just sharing my own personal story. Anyway, so skull cap is great for making a lover faithful. Okay, and then I have coneflower, and those are great for love and sex magic. I also put a little bit of clove powder. Clove also is good for love magic and for domination work. And the roses to represent the love in this relationship. So right here, it's her name, and I'm tidying him up to her name. So he's going. So just wanted to share that with you guys. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram. I recently changed my username to Madrina Dani. So I'm no longer Witchy Sister, but if you see stuff under Witchy Sister, that is me. Madrina Dani is where you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter. Have a good night. Oh, and if you want to do any kind of workings like this, please message me on my Instagram, or yeah, that's the only place where you can actually access me, because everywhere else I have my messages turned off. Okay, I was talking about this before I forget what I show you. So when the wig folds like that, that is an indication. This means doblegado. Doblegado mis pies. Like, what does that translate to English? Like bend towards me. It is bent towards my client. So that was a great sign. All right, I'm out. You guys have a great night. And there is my Santísima Muerte. Beautiful as always.